Now I have quilted my little square here, just a little bit of, it's hard to, you won't see it on the video there, I just did a little bit of free motion just around on that. Now, depending on what you want to do, if you want to leave these little corners, for example, on your basket or box, or like I have done here, I have enclosed all the raw edges and I've knotted those little corners, we'll go through both. Take your little square and fold it in half so that the corners are matching, and if you have little clips, use those to hold those in place, or pin. A ruler and a marking tool. Now for this I'm going to measure up 1.5 inches because I want a basket that's not too deep. I found 1.5 inches will give me a little basket like this one here. So I'm going to measure up from the folded edge and put a little mark, and then along the folded edge here at the bottom, and then mark a line for stitching from one corner, so you get a nice diagonal line there. Okay, do the same on the other side, 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches up along the side, and mark a line for sewing from tip. I'm using a friction pen, you can use a pencil, you can use whatever works for you. Remove those, open it out, now fold it in the opposite direction. Fold the next two corners, use your little pins or clips to hold those in place, flatten it down, and again mark your 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches on this side here, and mark a sewing line. Now, I'm going to take these to the sewing machine and I'm going to sew this diagonal line here. I'm going to make sure to securely finish on this edge here. So start with the double stitch, back stitch, and securely finish on the corners. Okay, you can leave your clips in and we'll just do that, and I'll be back to you now. Just turn the camera there so you can see. And make sure to do a secure stitch at the end. And do the same on the other side. And back stitch to finish. Now, when you have that done, remove the clips. So that's one little set of corners done. Go back again and rejoin those corners in the opposite. So it's going to look a very awkward shape, and this is why I did the marking before. Did all the marking up before I started. So it's going to look a very awkward shape. Do the same with the other two diagonal corners. Stitch them in place too. So I'll just pause this to do that.